Well, hey everybody, I'm out today doing a little metal detecting with my friend Becky, and anyway, I got this here shovel that I've been digging with, and I have one now. Chris has one, I've got one, and hey, we're giving away one as well, and that's for our 4,000 subscriber giveaway. And so what you need to do is go right up there where that little thing just popped up, and click on that and get involved if you have not entered to win that shovel. Help us get to 4,000 subscribers. As soon as we get there, I'll draw a winner from those comments from that video. But anyway, we're metal detecting around this old pool right here, and that episode's coming up in a couple weeks, so you'll have to watch that. But again, just want to remind everybody, get in on this giveaway, and I'm going to show you a little more details about this shovel. All right, everybody, I'm telling you, you talking about change in scenery now. I was out in the woods earlier today and was out there digging around and just run out of time, honestly. Some cool things I like about this shovel. There's some cool things I like about it. There's things I don't like about it, just like everything else in life. All right, so basically, I like how it breaks down. It's got these cool settings, and this is my review video on this. And so this is the cool settings you have. You have this opportunity here to, I can do it, is you can collapse this thing down pretty good bit, and it goes all the way down, and that's short. I mean, that's a short shovel. I mean, I probably could stick that in a suitcase and take it on a plane. Now, in your check luggage, I wouldn't put this. They're not going to let you put this in your carry-on. So keep that in mind. You can break this thing down, and I love how it has the measurements. But I also want to talk about the expanding there, and when I use it, I always put it on the last setting. I always put it on the last setting there, and it makes it the longest. If you want to compare it with these. Now, this is my Piranha, and I've had this since I got into metal detecting. Chris bought me this, and I want you to look at the length. Okay, now see there, it's all the same, and the Piranha is just a little bit longer, so it's like a hat 3/4 inch longer. That's it. And that's the only difference in length if you extend out your Nokta Makro. So that's what I like about it, is it has that adjustability. And also another thing I like about it is, I mean, it's pretty strong. I haven't bent this thing, so it's got stainless steel. I love the perforations it has, I love how it has these serrated edges, because it does cut through that ground really nice, and some small roots. Now you start getting roots that are big as, you know, 1/2 inch and bigger, this thing's gonna struggle. And I expect any shovel to struggle with that. This right here is a bottle opener. Now, I don't drink. I just don't. And so this right here means nothing to me, but it's got 2 of them. You can actually open a bottle on either end of this shovel. So, but here you got a different size serrated edges here than these. Now, they're pretty sharp now. I mean, I don't want to mess around and mess my fingers up with these. I'm just saying, they're sharp. And then you've got your end here, which is already starting to get boogered. So I like how it's serrated on both sides. Handle's nice, and it makes a lot of noise, and I'll get to that, but it does make a lot of noise. But anyway, I like the handle. It's strong, it's sturdy. I like that T handle. It's just the way I like a shovel. All right, so we've talked about the adjustability. We've talked about the serrated edge. Let's talk about the measurements. And of course, we kind of already talked about the measurements as well. But you got your measurements here, and it goes all the way from 1 all the way up, and it's even got it in centimeters for you in the other countries that don't use inches like us Americans. And it goes all the way up to 18 inches or 46 centimeters. And it's got that there. That's if you want to, you know, check how deep your hole is. That's what it's for. So, very good shovel. I've been using it now for a while and really enjoying it. All right, so let's talk about some things that I don't like about it, okay? There are a couple things, not much though. So number 1, and it's probably the most obvious, this little black thing. I understand why they put it on it, kinda, maybe not. But I don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead right now, and I wanted to save this until tonight, until right now, until I actually did my review video, is I'm gonna take it off. It's not that important, okay? It's not doing anything. I think more or less it's a dust cover when you're that way that you don't get dirt down in here and then all of a sudden it starts building up in here. But if it's moving around, it's not doing you any good anyway. So I'm taking it off, and I'm going to do nothing but throw it away. Don't want it. This is really thick. It's very strong. I like that. What I don't like about it is it was not pre-sharpened, I should say. Now, like I said, these are sharp, and they do a good job. What I wish was sharpened was this right here, and it's not. So I am going to use my, I'm going to use the little thing over there that I sharpen my axes and stuff for cutting wood. I am going to sharpen this thing. And the whole purpose of that is so that way that I can get that good edge on it. That way it can cut even stronger and even, especially in dry dirt. Right now, it's been raining a lot. It snowed last week, and the snow's been melting all week long. So the ground's really, really saturated. So it doesn't take much to get the shovel in the ground at all. I mean, I literally can just drop it, and it will go in the ground. But there is a time where it will not, and that's when it's good and dry. You want to have a good strong, or a good sharp edge there. So I'm going to file that down and sharpen that. And so now, let's talk about the last thing. And it won't be as much of an issue now because that little black thing's gone. But it'll still be noticeable. Here it is. You ready for the thing that's noticeable? A lot of play. There's enough play in it to make a racket. That's fine as long as this baby right here stays strong. If these right here stay strong and don't pop off, we'll be good to go. And so I hope I don't ever have to reinforce this, because if I ever get to have to reinforce it, I will run a bolt through this to reinforce it. But I do so much like that adjustability of this thing. That's what's nice about it. And that's what they had to do to make it adjustable. They had to put these little button things in. But it does make a little bit of noise. One last thing. I'm holding this long shovel that's the Piranha, and this is about the point where it equalizes out, right? From being heavy, you know, your balancing end. So it looks like its center of gravity is about 5 to 6 inches from here. This one here's about the same. I wanted to compare them, and I wanted to do it on video, so that way you know where the center of gravity is on this shovel, extended all the way out the same length as the Piranha. I've used the Piranha now for 6 years, and then I started using this one, and it just felt like it was a little heavy, and I don't know if it is or not, honestly. I don't think it's any heavier than that one. So I'm going to say that when it comes to the weight, I think this one weighs maybe 2 or 3 ounces more than that one, which ain't nothing. I mean, you're out there digging around anyway. You're going to be using your arm muscles, and you're dragging this thing behind you when you're in a field or you're in somebody's yard anyway, so it's not like you're actively carrying all the weight. And so the last thing I just wanted to mention was just its balance, where it balances at. And it's very, very close to the Piranha, as y'all can see that. And so I'm going to say that's good. That's a good end as well. That's a good review as well for this shovel. So, but this is the Nokta Makro premium shovel, and you can get these at Kellyco. They're about 70 or 80 bucks. You can get these from them, and they'll send that baby right to you. And y'all remember, go down in that description, and you'll see a little code you can put in. Might help you just a hair bit. But that is the Nokta Makro shovel. And man, I love it. It's really awesome. Works really good. I'm going to sharpen that end up. It'll be good to go. But I want to do a review on it. Let you see and let you hear what I think about it and how it does for me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good day. God bless. We'll see you next time. And always remember to treat other people how you want to be treated. See ya.